Hello and welcome back to more Vintage Cube. What a power pack. Wow, this is a good pack. Mox Emerald, Mox Jet, Channel, Hymn to Torok Days, Glorybringer. Again, I don't think first picking Channel is really a good strategy. I don't like this card. There's a lot of things I don't like about this card, but objectively, I think it really like pigeonholes you into like one specific archetype, and you need so many things to come together for that to work. So I'm actually going to pass Channel and Mox Emerald. I also think green is the worst color in the cube by a significant margin, largely because a lot of people take it. So here's the strategy. We take Mox Jet, we pass 2 green cards that are like really good and hope that the person to our left goes into green, and that just frees up all the other good colors for us. So we can play good cards like Glorybringer, Dig Through Time, Daze, Chandra, things like that. I'm going to take this Mox Jet though. Hymn to Torok could come around. Ooh, Urza's Saga early is a pretty good thing to take, especially like we already have a Mox, so we know we're likely to be able to get things or tutor things up with this. So I like that. Thran Dynamo is okay. Smoldering Egg, what does this even do? 2 mana 0/4 Defender. Whenever you cast a spell, put charge counters on it, then it has 7 or more counters, transform it. It becomes a 4/4 dragon that gutter snipes anything. That seems pretty bad. Because Thing in the Ice, like the biggest thing about Thing in the Ice is you could cast like Preordained Ponder or whatever. I guess like with this you could cast Time Warp. So maybe it is okay, but I'm going to take Urza's Saga and pass a Breeding Pool. Because again, we're trying to avoid... Ooh, this cannot grab Lotus Bloom, right? They specifically mentioned the mana cost of the cards. So it says mana cost 0 or 1, not converted mana cost. So you can't grab Lotus Bloom because it has no mana cost. I like Time Twister. With Mox Jet, it's always a good sign. Shipwreck Marsh is alright. Cabal Ritual, I think, is something that we would like to get if we have Time Twister. Force of Negation is good. We're passing in Nissa Who Shakes the World, which I think this is probably one of the best green cards. She just is good in ramp and mid-range, so you can like pivot between the two strategies very seamlessly. I'm going to take Time Twister, though. Love me a Time Twister. Ooh. Now we get to make decisions. Turnabout, Vendilion Click, Infernal Grasp. Such a good card. The art is really beautiful as well. I'm seeing so much green, so hopefully whoever I'm passing to is like slurping it all up. What do I want to do? I could also take Signets to go with Urza's Saga, but I really don't love the Signets. I'm just going to take Turnabout. There's Force of Will, Trinket Mage, Windswept Heath, Wasteland. I think we're just going to take Force. I mean, if blue is open, that's a really good position for us. It doesn't appear to be. We have a Burst Lightning, Living Death, Cryptozoologist. This card's quite good. More green cards. I think I'm just going to take this Burst Lightning. You never know when you need a bit of removal. Okay, so now things are getting interesting. We can take Hingerback. This card's actually pretty good with Urza's Saga. The constructs, I have power toughness equal to the number of artifacts you control. So if you like play this and then it dies, you could just make a bunch of artifacts. It blocks early, so I like that. Yeah, it's colorless. I'll just take it. What is this? 5 mana 4/5 Flying Lifelink. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return it to its owner's hand. And if a creature opponent controls would die, exile it. Wow, that does a lot. Here we have Goblin Guide. I mean, that's a pretty late Goblin Guide. We saw a late Burst Lightning. I'm also seeing some late Bant cards, like Yorion, Cathar Commando, Mishra's Factory. So I could take Mishra's Factory, but artifacts isn't like really a thing in this cube. I think we're gonna take... Actually, I'm gonna take the Factory. Okay, Glorybringer came around. Channel Wield. Wow. Finally, people are getting the memo, which is good. Like, people are drafting properly, but I really wanted someone to go into green. We'll take this Glorybringer, though. Although, you know, it's possible whoever I'm passing to took, like, Mox Emerald, and then they're, like, Wield Channel. They're like, oh my gosh. Let's see, Bitter Blossom, Damnation, Avacyn's Pilgrim, Smoldering Egg. I like Bitter Blossom the most out of all of these. Damnation is good if we end up in Storm, but we're looking to be more like mid-range-esque. So I think this is more of a Blossom type deck. Kolaghan's Command. Okay. You know what? We're doing something sweet. Forget all those blue cards we took. K-Command is awesome. Bloodthirsty Adversary can flashback K-Command, Burst Lightning. It's not the best card, but it's better than these other cards. It's really sad to see green so open, but that's because it's bad. I'll take the Tide Hollow. It's a good splash card. Resto? I mean, I could be Mardu. Mardu is one of my favorite color combinations. I mean, in particular, I really like black-red. Especially if I can get like thought seizes and whatnot. But Glorybringer coming around is a good sign. This card seems so bad. Strip Mine, Animate Dead, Blood Crypt. Ooh, what does this deck do in here? So I have Urza Saga, Mishra's Factory. I could take Mana Drain, but I have like 3 blue cards, and blue looked reasonably cut. Black Red, like Blood Crypt is going to be basically the best fixing I can hope for. Strip Mine is just a really messed up magic card. And I could wheel Blood Crypt. I mean, there's a lot of good cards in this pack. And I don't really know my colors yet. I think I'm going to take the fixing. I really, really want to be able to cast my spells. Ooh, Duretti. This is a really spicy Duretti deck. I could try and risk it and pick up this Chain Lightning, but there's so many good cards from my deck here. Duretti, Grave Titan, Goblin, Chain Lightning. That I think I'm just going to take the card that I most want. And then try and wheel the others. Here, Fatal Push, Siege Gang Commander, Sword of Fire and Ice. To a lesser extent, Wear Tear. Yeah, it looks like nobody's drafting green. My plan has backfired, but we have a sweet deck instead. Take Fatal Push. Kind of moving off. If I get more power, maybe I'll like splash this Time Twister, but I think it's pretty unlikely. These white cards are also a bit suspicious, but our black-red looks good. Duress, Demonic Tutor, Flametongue Yearling, Coalition Relic. What even is this? When it enters the battlefield or attacks, mill a card. Exile X creature cards from your graveyard, transform it so it's like 5 mana. That's so much text. Becomes a copy of a creature card exiled with it. It's a 4/4 and a zombie. Why is there so much? I don't even want to read that. There's too many words. It's between Demonic Tutor and Duress. Demonic Tutor is better if we think we have a chance of going Storm. In general, I like Duress more because Demonic Tutor in like mid-rangey decks like this oftentimes just says like your spell costs 2 more. It's still good, especially if you end up getting power. Like tutoring for K Command, Duretti, or Glorybringer is a strong play, so I think I will take it. I'm just not in love with that. Liliana the Last Hope is good. Old Stick Fingers. So this is 2 mana X, so it's like Buried Alive. I could see an archetype where this would be good, like the Recurring Nightmare decks. Yeah, actually, it'd be pretty good with Recurring Nightmare. Because he's just going to grow. He's going to be like a 2 mana 5/5 sometimes, but also like a 3 mana way to start Recurring Nightmare things. I'm going to Liliana though. Banefire, Shriekmaw, Direfleet, Daredevil. I'm kind of high on Banefire in Vintage Cube. It snipes Planeswalkers. Daredevil's also really nice, but he often comes around. And then Shriekmaw is more removal. Good with Kolaghan's Command. But he's also probably going to come around. Do I want this Banefire? Glorybringer. I mean, I'm kind of Banefire-esque. I don't know. I'll take it. It's so versatile, and that's what I like. Ooh, Inferno Titan, Assassin's Trophy, Bolas's Citadel. Hang on. Black-red Bolas's Citadel is definitely something. No, I'm taking Inferno Titan. Ooh, Seasoned Pyromancer. Expressive Iteration is insane. This card is like... Ooh, it's good. It's like Ponder if it drew 2 cards. I'll just take the Pyromancer. Goblin Welder. I don't really have stuff going on for, but I can take Concealed Courtyard or Bone Shredder. Bone Shredder is like consistently pretty weak in this cube. But my mana for white is also pretty weak. My Goblin Welder synergies are non-existent, so I'm not taking Welder. I'm not taking Forge Master. I think it's between Shredder and Courtyard. I guess there's a world where I sideboard Bone Shredder. Goblin Rebel Master versus Ebondoth Dracolich. Actually, this could be the rare Dracolich deck. I have a lot of removal. My 3-drop slot is filled. Actually, do I have a lot of removal? Fatal Push, Banefire, Burst Lightning, 3. The Rebel Man is really good, though. I'm going to take this. I think he's better. Siege Gang Commander. So now, actually, we have quite the combo. Okay, Flametongue Yearling is great. Char, Mutavault. I'll take Char. Yeah, I don't think I can afford to play more color spells. Daredevil came around. That's really good. Oh. Citadel came around as well. So nobody's on Storm or Tinker. I wish I had Goblin Welder now. But this could be a deck where you just put Bolas's Citadel in your deck, right? Like, some decks plan to cast Grave Titan. Some decks plan to cast Inferno Titan. Some decks plan to cast Bolas's Citadel into Grave Titan, Inferno Titan. That's this deck. Maybe. Then we open Dismember, Sulfuric Vortex, 2 cards that are really bad with the Citadel. I didn't get Strip Mine, so Crucible of Worlds doesn't really work. Smuggler's Copter I really do like. I have 12 creatures, but I'm cutting quite a few of them. So this is less enticing. This is definitely not a Vortex deck. I think I'm just going to take Dismember. Ooh, Scalding Tarn can grab Blood Crypt. Tendrils of Agony can really help us out with Bolas' Citadel. Kiki Jiki's alright. I'm going to take the Tarn. That one seems alright. Knight's Whisper, Coercive Portal, Hazoret, Firebolt. I guess the question is, are we playing Bolas' Citadel in this deck? We have a lot of removal. I don't have any discard. That's a problem. I'm like just dead if I play against Storm or some unfair deck. So how do I deal with that? I'm not really fast enough to take Hazoret here. I guess I take Knight's Whisper and hope to hit removal, because I do have Demonic Tutor and Knight's Whisper now to help me hit it. There's the High Tide. I like Rampage. We could try and splash a Treasure Cruise. We could pick up Den of the Bugbear or Rishadan Port. There's 12 cards, so there's going to be like 4 cards left in this pack. It's going to be like Augur of Autumn, Niv Mizzet, High Tide, Razor Verge Thicket. I think I'm just going to take the Rampage. Ooh, Ragavan. That was... Wow. That was an excellent pickup. Now I'm like kind of good against Storm. I like Ragavan. Maybe Crocs even comes around. That pack was quite strong. Duretti probably isn't coming around. Blackleaf Cliffs, Layla. Wow. All the good cards are coming out late. I mean, I think I have to take the Cliffs. I have so many playables. I'm not playing this. This card is also really messed up though, so I'm not really sure. It might be worth stretching my mana. I mean, I think mono red was the line I'm supposed to take here. This card is so good, but I'm just going to make sure I can cast my spells. There's our Hellrider. I have Goblin Rabblemaster and Siege Gang, so I think Hellrider is alright. Okay, I don't feel so bad about passing Layla. Abrade, Pian Kirin, Rakdos Signet. Wow, okay. We got rewarded in pack 3. Pack 2 is just a bit sketchy. I don't know what to take. Even Scrappy Scrounger would be good, honestly. I don't think I'm taking the Signet. I don't think my mana really needs it. I have a lot of 2s. I have a lot of reactive cards, so I think at this position, Pian Kirin is maybe what I'm looking for. It does go better with Urza's Saga. Yeah, I have so much removal. At this point, do I have blue? I could bring in 1 blue card for Fallen Shinobi, but I'll bring in Vortex for the unfair decks. It gives me like a semblance of a chance against them. Jadar, I don't really have a lot to do with. I mean, I guess he makes a 2/2 zombie and then does stuff. Lingering Souls, I don't have mana for. I guess I take this. Hazoret Firebolt. Hazoret's really good. I could really like just become Burn, I guess. Like get rid of Inferno Titan, Siege Gang. Alright, I'll play Hazoret. Oh, wait, did I like correctly predict the 4 cards that were going to come around? I think I might have. And Croxa came around. Nice. Runaway Steamkin. I don't think I'm going to be... Wow, what? Wait, what? Last pick Riftwing? What is going on? This was a weird draft, for sure. Green was like... I don't know. I don't even know how to analyze what was going on there. So we really transitioned more into like aggression. So like not really hangerback walkering. Probably not even Lilianaing. Double black is a lot to ask. I kind of hate this demonic tutor. Then we have removal. This is like a 5-drop really. Banefire is more like a 3. Yeah, this is weird. I don't know if I want to main deck Vortex. I think I would rather have some of these things be a little bit lower. I kind of want to just cut Demonic Tutor. People are going to yell at me, but it's like, what am I Demonic Tutoring for in this position? My deck is removal and threats. And like, do I want... Like, I'm not going to tutor for Ragavan. That's really slow. I can tutor for Duretti maybe, but then that becomes... He's like a 5-mana Planeswalker. It's just, in Vintage Cube, it's such a like negative tempo play to cast Demonic Tutor. I guess I could... Croxa is something that I could actually see. Crocs and Glorybringer are both cards I could see tutoring for. So maybe for now we like cut Hellrider for Demonic Tutor. We go a bit slower, and then we can sideboard into like super aggro Siege Gang and stuff if we need to. I kind of like that. And I'll run Urza Saga. Mistress Factory, 17 land. Seems alright to me. See you guys round 1. Ooh boy, look at this hand. I'm gonna keep this. It's a bit awkward because the one thing about our deck that made me not want to take Hazoret is I have so many 3-drops. Uh-oh, is this Storm? Can we not play against Storm with this deck, please? Oh no, or Reanimator. We're in trouble. I can't beat fast things. But yeah, this is why I wanted like Duress over Night's Whisper. I guess I can play this. They have 2 cards in hand, but they got the best card in hand. If they just like Wheel of Fortune, I'm so dead. Oh, if they do nothing though, that's pretty good. Okay, you know what? I take it all back. We can Demonic Tutor for Mox. Just make my hand a little bit faster and a little bit less weak to a wheel effect. Okay, now I don't know what's going on. But I want to get down to ready, and we're going to play around Mana Tithe. I like Duretti because he can kill stuff like their Mox Emerald. He's also like a color, like an answer to Iona and things like that. But I'm worried about what's about to happen to me with this Lotus Bloom. Okay, Liliana doesn't matter so much. I mean, she kills my constructs. Looks like we're playing against a fair deck. I'll take it. So we're actually just going to completely destroy them here. We're going to Duretti, sacrifice this Mox Jet to kill their Mox Emerald. They don't even do anything. Then we can char the Liliana. Now they have really nothing going on, and then we Night's Whisper. Last turn. Yeah, okay. They're not Storm or Reanimator, it seems. Ooh, Urza Saga is great here. So let's do that. I don't have a Mox to fetch out, but I'm going to get 2 constructs. Alongside Duretti, that becomes an army pretty quickly. And then we can Season Pyromancer away the swamps. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I want to keep the Flame Tongue Yearling. Ooh, Rebelman's good. I'm quite curious what the Imperial sealed for, though. And that's why I just don't love the tutors. Like, ooh, Ragavan. Oh, man, this is great. All right. So we get to dash Ragavan. Player land. Attack. Ragavan shows me more of their deck. You can't cast. It's right. Yes, you can cast. So they Swords to Plowshares by Ragavan, sure. And I think we're just going to make an Urza Saga token. It's just really good with these Duretti constructs and stuff. Because, like, we're playing a game of attrition, it looks like. My opponent has... Oh, Oath of Druids. Things have changed. But I mean, Oath of Druids is fine. We're just going to kill them quickly, and it's okay. We make a construct. Sure. Yeah, I think the objective here is just to do as much damage as possible. I don't even need a tutor up. Also, Oath of Druids tells me a lot about their deck construction. We make another construct. We can hit them for 5, 6, 7. I'm playing right into Massacre Worm, but you don't run Oath of Druids Massacre Worm. That's not a thing. Emrakul doesn't kill me. Gristlebrand's not even good right now. Iona dies to Duretti, so that's fine. And is this any graveyard? Oh yeah. So I can get triple copies of Lotus Bloom or something. So they showed Corsair Portal, Spell... Oh. Okay. That's problematic. Wait, no, but then they killed... What is going on? I don't actually know what's happening here. I was like, oh, that's really bad, but then I realized they killed their own thingy. So let's just Liliana back the Rabbleman. We're going to... I mean, I have to uptick Duretti anyway. So let's just let them get another thing. Play the Rabbleman. Do this. I mean, I could be losing to Oath of Druids. That's definitely a possibility. I think Duretti is generally a good answer, though. Archon of Cruelty is okay. Like a Goblin. Discard. 1, 2... I guess Flame-Tongue Yearling's pretty bad. If they can kill my construct this time, then I'll be in some amount of trouble. Or Duretti. Also, that is bad. Use the ability. Yes. Grab a mountain. I do have Banefire in my deck somewhere. Alright, you know what? We're dead. This is kind of the end. Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay, so I can Engrath's Rampage. Seems good. They only have 5 cards left. So right now their deck is Archon of Cruelty and Iona. Is there anything I can do better than Angra's Rampage? I can Demonic Tutor. I can Char. Demonic Tutor. I don't think so. I think I make this a 4/4. Pay the kicker. I guess I can only make this a 3/3. Cast Angra's Rampage. Target player sacrifices a creature. Okay, they only had 2 creatures. So Fatal Push is bad. Dismember doesn't kill anything. They have Iona. Sulfuric Vortex seems good. Hellrider seems good. Flametongue Yearling just dies, so I can't even run that. Yeah, this seems alright. Hangerback Walker is particularly good with Duretti. And their hand is Iona and the 6/6. Which, I mean, if I just can land it Duretti, they die. They have Damnation, Oath of Druids. I mean, they're not really pressuring me. I could bring in the Citadel, but I think this is fine. Well, we have Duretti. I'm going to keep. They have a Mox Emerald. I'm going to lean on Mountain. I think... I mean, I want to get down Duretti as soon as possible. I don't think their deck's playing counter magic. I just saw a bunch of Swords to Plowshares, basically. Okay, there's the Seal. So if they get the Archon down before I can resolve Duretti, I'm in some amount of trouble. Demonic Tutor actually would be good again. I could grab the Mox and then have that in play for Duretti. Banefire. Okay. Vraska. Destroy target non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less. That's going to be hard to deal with. Do like Ragavan here. Dash you. Attack them. Shambling Vent. But I cannot play it, it's just cast. So we go Mountain. Pass turn. We now have a treasure token for Duretti. He only kills creatures though. So I don't know how we're killing Vraska. You get an emblem with whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. I mean, honestly, that's not even that good against me. So 1, 2, 3. I mean, I'm just never killing Vraska, right? They could have swords. I think I'm still going to go for the dash and see what happens here. Oh, okay. That worked. Reserverge Thicket. So we hit another land. This goes back to hand. Yeah, that's fine, actually. That's less fine. Wow, they're just splashing a whole bunch of nonsense. There's the Oath. So there could have been a consideration for killing Mox Emerald in that spot, but I don't think it's too big of a deal. I want to hit a land, though. Burst Lightning. All right, let's... If I play Liliana, they're just going to kill it with Vraska. I think I'm just going to dash Ragavan again. Hit them again. Keep hitting lands with Ragavan. I am going to have to discard at end of turn. Destroy target non-land permanent with mana value 3 or less. I guess I'm going to use a Ragavan token here. Actually, wait, I'm getting close to just killing them with Banefire. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, they're very close to dying to Banefire. Let's Kolaghan's Command. Kill Mox Emerald. Do 2 damage to them. Ragavan goes back. I mean, they didn't have an answer thus far. I have Burst Lightning with Kicker. I just need to draw like 1 land. Okay, Liliana doesn't do anything either. Okay. Land? You know what? Sure. Dash you. If this Ragavan gets to hit even 1 more time, it seems hard to lose. I can oust my own Ragavan. No thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I draw an untapped land, I can just Banefire them to death. Actually, I could just Burst Lightning their face end of turn and then Banefire them to death. Yeah, I think we are actually going to do that. Who needs to deal with Planeswalkers? Do that. Banefire you. 4, 6. What a weird, weird game of Magic. See you guys next round. Oh, right, we're here for round 2 playing against Tegan time. I'm going to keep this hand. It's good against creature decks. I was just about to say. Wait. Oh, no, these are the opposite. Wait, why are these in the queue? End of the battlefield tapped unless you control 2 or more other lands. Those seem like... Because these are good because in Vintage Cube you want mana turn 1. These are kind of the opposite of that. Which I don't know if I'm a fan of. I do want to hold up Fatal Push just in case something crazy happens. So we can play this. I think I'll be able to play Blood Crypt at some point. Hopefully they play like Raphelos, and then I can kill a Flametongue Yearling and not a Golgari Signet. Alright, you know what? Demonic Tutor ended up okay. I don't quite know what I'm playing against, but I think Doretti's just gonna be good. Right? Ooh, Kolaghan's Command also seems good. But against green-white, I mean, maybe I'm supposed to wait, but then my hand doesn't do anything. I can grab Mox Jet that can let me cast P and Kieran next turn and then Inferno Titan sooner. And hold up Fatal Push. Okay, we'll just use this as like... I mean, at that point, Demonic Tutor was basically a Signet. But yeah, I think, because if my opponent does stuff, then I can like Flametongue Yearling Fatal Push. If they don't do anything, then I can P and Kieran. Also, this artwork is gorgeous. I really like it. Wall of Blossoms. Okay. I think Wall of Blossoms decks are a pretty good matchup for us unless they have natural order. Honestly, even Stirring Wildwood is kind of annoying. Okay, let's just be mana efficient here. Cast P and Kieran. Ooh, they have red. Okay. Naya decks are some of the most fun decks to play in Cube. They're scary though because Naya is usually the color you go for like Renin 6 plus... Oh, they're going to Dismember? Hang on. Ooh, okay. I like that. Okay, never mind. I was going to say usually go Naya for like land destruction, but maybe that's just me. So we need to keep them free of creatures. Flametongue Yearling should be able to kill whatever this is. Oh no. Stop. That's not fair. Okay, that's annoying. And an elf. So we're going to kill both of those. We go Yearling. Yearling kills the knight. Then we burst lightning the elves. That way they just have nothing to Birthing Pod. I'm going to play Blood Crypt untapped. That way I can Fatal Push if they go for Stirring Wildwood stuff. And we'll probably end up discarding this Inferno Titan to Season Pyromancer. Oh wow, this is going to end up so good for me. Swing out. Like, if their plays just activate Stirring Wildwood and we just Fatal Push cast Doretti, like, ooh. Kill you. Oh man. This poor opponent. And so what do I kill with Doretti? It's between Birthing Pod and Golgari Signet. Okay. I guess they've just had enough. We're playing against a creature deck. I mean, Bone Shredder can come in, I guess. It's like a weird Flametongue Kavu. And Hazoret seems a bit weird against their deck. I've just had like all the cards I want in hand every time, so I'm like not really short on playables. Kind of like Siege Gang, but I am on the draw and he's pretty slow. So we'll just run it back. Oh, Pyroclasm. I forgot about Pyroclasm. Keeping this hand though. And here's the beauty of Banefire, right? It's a good late game. Like, I'm getting higher and higher on this card the more I play Vintage Cube. It's a good late game finisher if you just want to do like 7. It's fairly good at killing Planeswalkers because a lot of the times you'll be at like 4 mana when they cast Jace the Mind Sculptor and you just Banefire their Jace. And then early, you can kill like a mana elf. And that much flexibility in a card that, you know, is also uncounterable as a win condition is really strong. It depends on what type of deck you're playing. Like, it's perfect for decks like this where you're mid-range, but you're also damaging them. You really need to be in a position where you care about, you know, doing 6 damage to their face or whatever it will be. Oh man, I think I'm gonna get him with my famous line. You ready? We go Blackleaf Cliffs. We pass. Then they're gonna level up Draga Tree Speaker. Then we're gonna Fatal Push the Tree Speaker in response. Fatal Push. And this just wastes their whole second turn. You gotta love it. Now I get to go Urza's Saga. And now if they don't have a follow-up play, I can make Saga tokens. If they do, I can Flametongue Yearling or whatever I need to. Wasteland, no! That's not cool. I think the correct line is actually Wasteland my Blackleaf Cliffs. And then I like can't really get value off the Urza Saga. Yep, good play. The downside is Urza Saga is just a messed up card, so I'm still going to be able to just get a Black Mox. So like, I don't know. I lose out on a bunch of dudes. Wow, they're missing land drops. Oh man. All right, let's add mana. Wait, does this also ramp you the turn it goes off? It does. Oh, what a time. All right, let's play around with Spell Pierce. Doretti is messed up. Like, what if their plan is now to like land Birthing Pod? Duretti kills it. If their plan is to land creatures, Duretti kills them. Their plan is to Baleful Strix. Okay, into land. Let's just use our mana here and cast Pian Kirin. And I'm just gonna make some defenders. I really want to like triple copy something with Duretti. Cause like I could sack a token to kill the 1/1, but I can just block with a Thopter. And we kind of want Pian Kirin to die so we can get it back with K command. I mean, that's fine. Char. They don't have any spells yet, but they will. Let's move to combat and attack these two. Cool, cool. And I think I'm just gonna uptick Duretti and hold up Kolaghan's command / Char. Okay. We just stomped them. See you guys next round. All right, we are here in the finals against Zach Dubin. I'm gonna keep this hand. It seems a bit sketchy, but Urza's Saga can get us black mana when we need. So I can, delay a bit and wait for black mana. I think, given that they played an island, I'm not super scared. So we're gonna get a little bit greedy. Play Mountain first, then Urza Saga. Okay. Cadaver for 2 is a bit concerning. But I can go Urza Saga and hold up Burst Lightning. Yeah. Okay, so they have the sword. I can wait for them to equip next turn, but I kind of want to make a construct, so let's just kill this. And then I'm going to be able to end up sacrificing the Saga tokens for Duretti, or I could just cast Duretti while they're tapped out. I think I like that one. Untapped, play Duretti, uptick Duretti. And now, Duretti kills stuff. We're in a good position. Duretti's so good. Oh, okay. That's pretty good. Equip the sword there, which gives him protection. But I could just Duretti kill the sword, so it doesn't really matter. So let's activate this to make a construct. Grab a Mox. Then we can go Duretti, kill the sword. And then I can play land and play Kroxa, or I can Demonic Tutor, which sets up Bloodthirsty Adversary next turn. I mean, if they kill the construct, they can actually kill my Duretti. So what do? Kroxa makes them discard. I think I want to just Kroxa. When I'm not sure what I'm doing, Kroxa makes the most sense to me. So like now, if they do have, I guess Repeal is the worst case scenario. Swords to Plowshares isn't that bad. Okay, Oust is pretty bad too. Goodbye, Duretti, you beautiful man. They only have one card in hand though. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I get a Demonic Tutor. And what would I like? Kolaghan's command is pretty tempting. I could make them discard their last card. Yeah. Play this. Kolaghan's command them in their upkeep. Or if they cast a spell end of turn. Okay, so let's do this. I don't really care about killing their creature. Target player discards a card, 2 damage to any target. I mean, we can Inferno Titan their dude back, so I also kind of want Crocs in my graveyard. Okay, you know what? We'll just kill this. Oh, we sniped it to Fairy. That feels so good. We get to Night's Whisper. Play Blackleaf's Cliffs tapped. They draw a land, so we can Kroxa. That's probably worse than just Inferno Titaning. Then next turn we can Bloodthirsty Adversary or Kroxa, getting back Demonic Tutor or casting Demonic Tutor. Although honestly, in this position, I might like casting Night's Whisper more. Obviously, depending on what they grab with Recruiter. Palace, okay. That's definitely something. You become the Monarch. They get to draw a card. I mean, Palace Jailer is really good here. I think I can get the Monarch back. So Scalding Tarn, fetch up a land, Mountain. Then I go Bloodthirsty Adversary is going to cast Kolaghan's command. Yeah. Pay this. Done. What? Well, that's unfortunate. I guess casting done doesn't mean you're paying. I don't know. This is bad. All right. Target player sacrifices a creature. That's so unfortunate. We can still do this, but now we have to like lose one of our creatures and it's really bad. I was gonna Kolaghan's. Oh, it would have been so much better. I mean, I do get Inferno Titan back, but okay. It ended up okay. Oh, no, it didn't. I was gonna kill their Fractured Identity. Yeah, that probably just straight up cost me the game. Although they have no cards in hand, I get back a Croxa or a Hazoret. I mean, Hazard being indestructible is tempting, but Croxa just trading with their dude is also good. I like Croxa. Black, black, red, red. Factory, Tarn, Jet, Saga, Lightning. Go ahead. And now we can play Hazoret and swing for lethal if we want. They're going face. I'll block. I think that's fine. Okay, and they just have a Rishid import. Nice. Yeah, because if I let them hit me, they become the Monarch. They draw more cards. We get to go Hazoret, Liliana. Yeah, I have to play Liliana. Tick. Okay, we did not cost ourselves the game, I don't think, but that was really, really close. Intrepid Adversary. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each counter on him. It's a pretty good card. 5/3 lifelink. They're still dead, but it's pretty good. Okay. So they're blue-white, Fractured Identity, Palace Jailer, Sword of Feast and Famine, Oust, stuff like that. I feel like I want Sulfuric Vortex against them. I like all my removal. Hazoret feels a bit awkward against things like Oust and Fractured Identity. Although maybe Inferno Titan is even worse. I like Hellrider more than Hazoret, I think. And yeah, I think we're just going aggressive. I don't think I'm going to be able to cast Inferno Titan on the draw, and it just died to Fractured Identity in that case. Oh, this person's nice. They said that the card is so horribly templated, which I agree. At least for online play, it's really bad because it's like a trigger you can, I don't know. I'll keep this hand. It's not amazing. I've played enough of this limited format to learn how to cast them right. It's funny. I have cast them right before. Cast them right before, but the done button is so tempting. So I can go with the Mishra's Factory line, but I think I'd rather have double red set up so I can Flame Tongue Yearling on turn 2 if they play like Cathar Commando here. Okay, so now I have Burst Lighting, so now I can play Mishra's Factory. There's the sword. Here comes Duretti. Please don't daze. Okay. Duretti's so messed up. Like, I don't know what else to tell you other than just watching these games and seeing him just get eaten by Skyclave apparitions. Okay, so I think we just Flame Tongue Yearling here, and I'm not even gonna kick her because I don't want to get dazed or like Mana Tithe Force Spiked because that would be quite bad. And I'll attack them with this for 2. Teferi bounces the illusion and dies. Okay. That's the thing is that's not even like a card disadvantage play for my opponent, nor is it a mana disadvantage play really. They oust the construct. That's interesting. Okay, so let's kill Teferi. I don't think there's a card in Magic that can stop them. I'm not going to play this Mistress Factory though, because I think we're going to play Sulfuric Vortex. And I want to hold up Burst Lightning because I don't want them equipping to the sword. Okay, Big Teferi can like bounce Sulfuric Vortex maybe. Goes up to 5. Let's fetch up a Blood Crypt. Or I have enough black mana actually. Let's just grab, well, I kind of have enough black mana, but I also want to discard them to Seasoned Pyromancer. I don't think my life total is too under duress, so let's do this. And do I want to pay life to Burst Lightning Teferi at end of turn? I think the answer is no. Interesting. They don't have any interest. All right, let's go for Mistress Factory and see what happens. They didn't want to hold up Rishid Import. Attack Teferi. He's the only answer to Sulfuric Vortex that they have. Here comes V-Click. Oh, Cathar. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're going to Burst Lightning that. That's pretty gross. That card's so good. Okay, Vortex down. Oh, and I don't have the red mana because I tapped wrong. Okay. Do I just cast a Daredevil? just to get it in play. I think they could Fractured Identity. I think I'm just going to cast this just to get it in play. Here's where they Fractured Identity my Direfleet Daredevil and then cast Burst Lightning. Okay, so they get a 4/1 lifelink. Ooh, then they equip Sword. Oh boy. We are in some amount of trouble. And they get to Rishid Import. Yeah. Alright, let's go Mountain Pyromancer. Draw 2 cards. Oh no. Honestly, we have to kill Teferi. Attack Teferi with the Flame Tongue, Factory, and Daredevil. Just make sure he dies. We can handle a long game. Our deck is capable of it. They did kill Duretti, which is our best answer and everything, but we cannot win the game if Teferi's in play. We can win the game if they gain infinite life or whatever. Aha, they did have it. I will block. Just to get some 1/1s. I think the longer the game goes, the higher chance I have of like doing something. Flicker Wisp, the adversary, so they can double pay, maybe? Flicker Wisp my Direfleet Daredevil. No. This is creatures you control. Yeah, this card is really good. Alright. Glorybringer. Liliana. Okay. I can get back Flametongue Yearling. Cast it with Kicker. Kill the 5/3. This is going to become... It's going to have 5 toughness? Wait a second. So... I can kill the adversary or I can kill the Flicker Wisp. The adversary can't really get in for damage. Right? It becomes a 7/4 and I can just double block. So unless they draw a kill spell, that's fine. I don't know which one to target actually. If I kill this, they're left with a 3/1 flyer. That becomes a 5 power flyer. My deck doesn't really deal with flyers. I'm going to kill this one. I have ground blockers. And Liliana in play means I can block with Flame Tongue. Really? Oh, we're dead. Oh, that was like the perfect draw. Well, let me see. They can... Oh, Rampage. That'll do it. Actually, I don't know if that's what they wanted. Because, like, yeah, I sacrificed Liliana, but I think they could have just forced me to... I don't know. They can't equip the Direfleet. They're going to gain a ton of life, and that's fine. But they can't attack. Okay, maybe they can. I'll block. Oh, they have a 2/1? That seems alright. I can hold these lands. I took Hazard out of my deck, so I actually just play these. So we can Seasoned Pyromancer. We can't really block with her, but they are at 35 life. And they have not used Fractured Identity yet, which is a bit scary. They port that down, sure. Croxa was an amazing draw. Discard your Fractured Identity. Plains, okay. I'll get back Croxa. Exiling this, Vortex, Tarn, Direfleet. If they top deck Fractured Identity now, it would be very sad. Hit them for 2. Okay. Oh, they only have Sword of Feast. Okay, that's good. Or maybe they failed to find on purpose because they know I have Croxa. But they could have cast any sword. So I think the answer is they did not fail to find on purpose. I think I do attack with Croxa because it still hurts them. But we're like in a bit of trouble now. I'll hold these 2 lands in hand though. I mean, I'm not going to do anything with them. They draw a land, and they have to... The other thing about attacking with Crocs is it kind of forces them to cast their spells every turn. That's pretty good. Alright, you know what? Demonic Tutor is a good card. So, I need something. Kolaghan's Command is good. Bloodthirsty Adversary. Recasting Demonic Tutor is pretty good. Just grabbing Glorybringer here. I mean, that's pretty strong, right? Glorybringer kills Stoneforge. I swing for a whole bunch. They can then Fractured Identity Glorybringer equip Sword, though. I think that's okay. Attack and Exert. This kills this. So they're basically drawing to only Fractured Identity. And I actually do want to play my land because I have And yeah, even Fractured Identity was going to be good anyway because of Croxa. I'm playing my lands because of Banefire. Not the card I wanted you to draw. So they can Snapcaster Mage back Disenchant. They have Snappy who can block, but they can't really disenchant anything. Oh, did I nab their Oust? Oh, I must have with my guy. That's pretty good. Okay, that's a land, not the best. I think I'm gonna attack with everything though. This just pushes more damage. Alright, we need them to whiff one more time and I think they die. No. No! Not what I wanted you to draw. I mean, the game is interesting now though. So the equipped sword, they can like attack with Glorybringer and then move the sword over. Oh, that seems like a good attack. I guess it's the same amount of damage. Discard my mountain. And now I can't even attack with Croxa. They port me down shore. P and Kieran is good. Do I have lethal now? I don't think so. Because they can attack with Glorybringer and exert. Let me think about this. I swing out. They block here. They take 3, 4, 5. They fall to 7. I don't think that's anywhere near lethal. Although, I could just attack with Croxa and then re-escape it. Right? Yeah, I like that. That seems like the play. Fall to 7, they go down to 4 here. And then I have P and Kieran lethal. Yeah, Croxa's good, man. I think actually getting Glorybringer was good because if they don't Fractured Identity Croxa, this happens. GG's. Wow. Okay, that's a trophy. That was a really sweet games. Good opponent. I like playing against them. Let's go back to the game really quick. Sweet deck. I wouldn't change a thing, I don't think. It was fun. I liked it. See you guys next time. If you made it this far into the video, you're clearly enjoying the content. So if you want to help support me being able to make more content, there's 2 ways to do it. The first is free and very easy. Just following me on Instagram. You get, to see cool stuff like this cat made out of trees or this dog that's an island. Some very interesting or trippy videos like this one, which it's not for everybody. The other one is just going to my store. I sell art like the ones I've shown. So there's a lot of cool stuff there. You can shop the collections and see things like this. I'm selling t-shirts. And I would really appreciate it. Thank you.